Hello and welcome back. We are in the garden unexpectedly because I was supposed to be out all day at a thing and the thing finished early. So now I have an unexpected 90 minutes-ish to play in the garden. Definitely can get away with spending 90 minutes in the garden and not doing any of the million other tasks that I could be doing, which includes cleaning up my house because I haven't cleaned my house in such a long time. It's sort of starting to look like one of those abandoned houses that you see in movies about the apocalypse. So, anyway, much rather be in the garden. I have some jobs, some priority jobs to do, and none of that's the greenhouse. You may have noticed at the end of my last video that I had been to the garden centre, and the vast majority of the things that I bought from the garden centre are still waiting to be potted. I'm about to go away. It's still very hot in the UK. I'm not sure if we're in an official heat wave, but it's been relentlessly hot for several weeks. So these things need to find homes. Let me show you first what it is that I've got. Okay, so actually it's not as many things as I thought. I've literally just bought this rhubarb, so I've been to the garden centre twice. I went today to find perlite. They didn't have any, so I brought horticultural grit instead. And last time I went for compost, which I did buy, but I also bought I think that's a peppermint, a globe artichoke, and there were some other things that I've already planted, I think. Oh yes, I bought a replacement lavender for my little lavender area, although that does look like a different lavender, but never mind, I did at least plant it. Ooh, peanut. The dogs are actually still banned from the allotment, but somehow they've managed to get in. Ooh, busted. Much safer if you're on that side of the fence. The last thing was this courgette, which is a yellow variety, and I bought it as a backup just in case because I sowed some courgette seeds a few weeks ago and they are not germinating, and I was worried that I would be without any courgettes. So I got this one just in case, and of course, because I have done that, 2, I think, of my other courgette seeds have now germinated. But I honestly think it's better to have too much courgette than no courgette from the garden. I've also got this rose, which I bought well before Christmas and is looking a little bit sad. Oh, I'm at totally the wrong zoom, sorry. It's a bit better. It's looking a bit sad, although there is some lovely new shoots on this. This is a David Austin Emily Brontë English shrub rose. And I want it to go over there with the other roses, but I think it might have to go in a pot for a bit. We'll see. Look at my Lady Salisbury. And Desdemona, also looking smashing. So I think Emily Brontë would look really nice kind of here-ish or kind of there-ish, I don't know. But I don't think it's a good time to be digging into very dry grass. I'm noticing that my blueberries are not looking as spectacular this year as they have in past years. So I have got them some sulfate of iron. So this is a really alkaline feed for alkaline loving plants like rhododendrons, camellia, azalea. That's what's on the front. But also blueberries. So I've also seen this called sequestered iron, and years ago I'm sure it came in a blue box, but couldn't find any of that. So I'm going to feed the blueberries with this and hope that they perk up a little bit. I thought you put it in water, but it appears that you just sprinkle it on the plant. So here we go, doing it. You are banned for terrorism. I've decided that I'm going to put the new rhubarb and the globe artichoke in the same bed as the raspberries, because it's sort of a perennial fruit bed type thing. But there's already other edibles in here that are not quite done yet, so I can't quite decide what the best places to put them are. I do think that the rhubarb is good here. Those kales won't be there for so long. And then the globe artichoke, I would like to put at the other end, right where this chard is. But the chard is actually coming to the end of its season. This is chard I planted before Christmas. And it's starting to go to seed. That one is already going to flower. So I think I can safely pull those out and then put the globe artichoke in its place. Potatoes will need earthing up again. So it hasn't been 90 minutes, but I have finished all of the really important jobs, and the next most important job is to water anything that needs watering. I'm trying to selectively water because we don't have a hosepipe ban yet, but I anticipate that one is coming. So just trying to be careful with how much water I'm using. Try not to waste any of it. Especially as right now I don't have any mechanism in this garden to collect my own water. In fact, right now my tripod is sat on the green bin, which is provided by the council for them to take away garden waste, but I don't use it because I compost everything. My hands are. So I'm going to turn this into a water butt when the greenhouse has finished being assembled. I probably could do a little bit of greenhouse assembly now, but I'm very hot and sweaty. It's so humid. It's only about 20 degrees, but it's sort of like 99% humidity, so it feels like 70. I'm going to go in and wash my hands and get a drink, and then I might brave coming out and doing some assembly in a couple of hours when it's cooled down. And maybe I'll try and clean my house in the meantime. Definitely have to pack for my trip. So if you don't see me again after this, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. And do all of the things that YouTube likes, which is like, comment, and subscribe. It does massively make a difference, and I always really enjoy reading your comments. So please don't forget to do that. And if I do come back out, you'll probably never see this bit anyway. So have a good week. Impressed enough with me having fixed my own wheelbarrow.
You think I should be more impressed?
I think there's definitely the opportunity.